Hi, let me just get in. We are just starting on in instead of pre-rolling since I am starting a little bit late right now. I did have that phone call. Phone call is done. Let's see. Did we want to ranger noises? Hi. Hi, how you doing, Oak? I need to rebuff. That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. Load buff. I have not moved from the spot since I turned off my stream. Let me get my foot warmer rolling. Oh, it's so warm. Yes. How are you doing, Ranger Noises? Work has been so tiring. Just glad to surprisingly wake up in time to catch a stream. Oh, yay. I'm always happy to have you here. You are a bright, shining star in my chat all the time. I need to figure out how to, like, should I go with the mini microphone? How are you doing? It's so fuzzy. I love floofy things, and this is just like, it's so soft. Oh my gosh, the floof. All right, Ranger Noises, in we go. Did I actually buff? No, I didn't. Helps if you actually buff. And then we will go into combat. Both mics. Just use both. I'll echo through my microphones. All right. Did we want to see just how far we can get? Because we can. We can totally just keep doing in this until we win or we lose. Let's see. What's next? I can't even words today. The words are very difficult. I mean, we can go straight up. Oh, I already did 0. 0 is done. 0 is done. I don't think I can actually do 4. We'll just go up. We'll go up. We'll do it. Let's see. We'll do 4. We'll climb the ladder and we'll see if I can do it because I am 42. We'll see. And I'm not a ranger, so I might not have the DPS. No, I'm kidding. I could always get the cleric pet. If I pick up a cleric pet, it might heal me, which could be useful. Now, DPS is probably better. I required deeps. 41 warrior. There's the healer. There he is. Ooh, 45 warrior. He's going to be our pet. But until he is our pet, we will grab you and we will pull you over here. That got him. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're still going to do this. We're just going to ignore Yale for a second. We're in Channeler. That is good. We're good. We okay. First, we need to burn this guy down so that he's not healing. And then get rooted. But I want him over there. Got him. Good. Dink. Oh, perfect timing, sir. Current target, charm. Kill the warrior. Yes. Oh, I should be slowing Yale. I should be slowing Yale. There we go. We're good. We golden. We gonna be golden. Oh, taps are good. There was mana detonation. That's okay. So haste. Guys, settle down. Relax. Nukies. We'll heal that first. Inversion is getting me. There we go. The inversion burn. We definitely can't pull like that on on D4. Okay, we're good. We're good. We've now got our flowers rolling. And we can just slowly kill him down. That is fine. Mana is gone, so we can swap over to defensive. We may not even need defensive, but... And I will swap to Spellblade. And now, we just listen to roar, roar. I wish scrolling out helped that. Ooh. It's so loud in my ear, I can't even. Oh, you deleted that, but now you can't pin it because of that. Vex, hi. He was reading that and you deleted it? Probably. Oh, it was a typo. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can figure out what that is. Nope, oh, Call Me. I don't actually know the words to Call Me or the tune very well, so I can't sing that one. I would love to be able to just toggle Wolfgaro sounds. Me too. Me too. It is Blondie, and I like Blondie. I don't know all of Blondie's songs. I'm one of those people that likes very specific songs from people. I know the song, but I don't know the song. Oh yeah, this guy's toasty. We just have to keep him slowed. We will go straight to 4 after this and see what happens. We will. Oh, I just got a tell. Hold on. Oh, no. GVG, it will happen. It will happen. Okay. Just talking to GVG about a collab. I just have a lot of things on my plate right now, so it is very difficult, but definitely want to do something with GVG. I fan out in here all the time. Cool people you know? Yes. Yes. And we all know you too. You are the Ranger Danger with all the Ranger noises. Our dearest Oak. I'm going to have to, hold on, because you don't stream to Twitch. You are a YouTuber. I need to ensure we can shout out to YouTube at some point too. View my channel, go down to, where are we? Dang, that was a break. Go back. Apparently my elemental also cannot wear anything that I have. What go on? I know you're in my... Oh, you're over here. Here we go. Here. There we go. And there. Here is my shout out to Oak. Please go over there and has a look at the fun content for sure. Costs you nothing to subscribe onto YouTube. Peoples, please do. I can words. I am really hard trying now. We loves our Oak over here. Our Oak Pine Ranger Gate. Charm that. Get that back. See, we're so good. We got this. The damage might be a little bit of an issue on 4, but we'll see. Words is hard. Incredibly hard. And yes, we love our Oak. We love our Oak. Giggle, how do you feel Druid Healing is doing compared to the Shaman? No PR, but you feel it's decent? I actually really like Druid Healing, but I have to caveat that with, I've always had it with another class that can either slow or heal itself. The new heal is very good. It is very efficient. You can actually boost it with, where is it? Empowering. So that the last part of the heal actually does some very decent healing. I'll pick that up for friends. I'm sure there are people that would like that. Leave, quit. But it would be like playing a paladin. No, not even a paladin, I was gonna say. It really needs that slow. I think it really needs that slow. The hut is amazing. See, you're playing with Paladin, Monk, and Druid, so you have alternate abilities to get you more healing. You have Mend and you have my brain. And you have Lay on Hands, and Lay on Hands cools down relatively fast now. So you don't necessarily need the slow because you're overpowering the heals. But if Druid is your only healer, I highly recommend at least a slow. Shaman Huts are only good for snaring your party with quick buff. I have taken the snare off my bar. I will slow you instead. I will slow you instead. Okay, here we go. Let's go straight to 4. Because why not? Why not? Not me, I mouse over and check who caused it. Everybody did blame Eric too. They're like, Eric, you did it again. I'm like, no, it was me. It was me. I did it. I did it twice. Maybe 3 times, but definitely twice. If you pair Druid with Rogue, Ogre, Zerk, Druid, Rogue, also very good. Yeah, Rogue's poisons, now that they gave them like the combined poisons, are amazing. They're amazing. And that's a 35% slow, so it's not terrible either. That's as good as a Bard. Everyone had the hut for the first 40 seconds of that battle. Bad news is it took up 40 seconds to walk to Nagi. Yeah, that's actually correct. Oh, Warrior Cleric. Ugh. Okay. So this one's trickier. We actually have to wait for them to walk over here before we can play with them. Because otherwise we will pull Yale, who is a shaman wizard beast lord. Lovely. Well, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. We'll be fine. Everything will be fine. You are a wizard. You know what? We'll go back into channeler stance. I do prefer channeler because it covers both. Yes! 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 Get over here. This is why you wait here for everything. There we go. Because if they come over here and aggro you, they won't also aggro Yale. And that guy does move. I don't recall if he comes all the way over here, though. But now that we've got the Flighty Fiend, that doesn't matter. Because I can take out a channeler relatively easily. Yay! Yay! We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We can quick buff after this. Yep. Quick buff to get the buffs on him. Now we just need to see if he wants to wander over. If he does not, I'll just engage, but we'll give it a moment. I can get my mana back and everything. And everything. I love that you can also quick buff the Blossoming Heal, and it isn't detrimental. Oh, yes, nope. This way, sir. Is beckon still a thing? Nope, that's not how you spell it, though. Beck, gone. That is how you spell it, right? Bacon. Is bacon a thing? No. Pizza is, though. Let me share some pizza with the elemental channeler. There's no wing stop, though. Wing stop. Wing stop should be a thing. Let me check up here. Yes. Sir. Sir? I need you to come over here, please. Please. Hello? No, not... You're going the wrong direction. Okay, fine. I'm not sure I can aggro him without Yale, though. Let me go click on that. Posture. Oh, but red. Red. Okay. Posture is good, yay? Yay posture? Okay. I'm trying to buddy pull him because buddy pulling is generally lower threat range. Nope, still got it. Okay, in. We got to kill the channeler first. Gotta chill the healer first. But we do need to get a slow onto Yale. Oh, he's going to dot me so bad. It's okay. We're gonna harm touch you. We just have to keep hitting 7. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, heal. Heal. Life taps. Tap, 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 tap. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, there we go. 7 is my shield. I would not be doing this without my shield. Not for a shaman. Yale being a shaman is not okay. It's not okay. Oh, please die. I can also just reset. So I do have Feign Death, which is one of the reasons why I want Feign Death. By the way, if you don't have Feign Death and you want to reset Yale, all you have to do is run up and leave. You can't leave from here in combat, but if you talk to the Voidling and say leave, you will immediately leave. Sir, die, please. There'll be things that we need to do for survival. Oh my gosh, he has so much mana. He has so much mana. We are surviving though. Cure, cure, cure. Die! Die! Please die. Oh, healer mobs. Healer mobs. It's okay using my life tap as long as my life tap is going to not overheal. And since Yale is casting on me consistently, there we go. Okay, and he's out of mana, which is great. Now we can actually swap to defensive. Actually, we might be able to. Let me heal this. Let me offensive stance and see what happens. Let me have a look at how my health goes down. Into Spellblade. Oh, slow, slow. Slow is no longer on. Mistakes were made. Back into that. We have so many hit points to burn through. Okay. It might be okay. My problem with this combination is that my only regen for mana is my mana regen, and that can be difficult, but we can put ourselves into recovery. So long as my procs and Blossoming Heal can keep me going relatively well, we've got this. Okay, Blossoming Heal. I should make a trigger for that too. Oh, and we can swap this over to this. This will give us 10% more than this in defense because we're not caring about his casting anymore. Okay, no, I think we're good. I think we're good. As long as we're in defensive. All right, let me come back here. Time is running out of the poll. What was the poll? I could not look. I was busy. Home is where the heart is. Vote to bring Red home. Oh, Muscle Beef severely disappointed. What was the poll? I couldn't read. We did mass murder down here with some mothy goodness. It was great. Google Mage, do you know if two-handed parse worse than dual wield in general, or is that a myth? It depends on the weapons. So the reason why people are generally like fighting against what's what is because the top end weapons are very, very different. The two-handed SK weapon is amazing, but if you have the paladin and monk to dual wield with, that's even better because of those ratios. But if you're just talking about like the paladin versus the shadow knight, they're about equal. So it depends on what weapons you're using, 100%. I'm not healing. I'm not refreshing my slow. Oh my goodness. Distractions galore. I should actually. Oh, that got resisted. That's not good. And I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Into inversion. We're gonna need to get that slow off. Go, 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 go. If I can get the slow off, we're good. Got it. Okay, we're good. I'm just going to life tap up now. Because life taps are heals that also give us health. Heals that also give us health. Because that's how healing works, Giggle Mage. It was what we'd most like to see in the patch this week. Red back in the tutorial. Wingstop replaces rations. Karen's Druid's second line spell. Yes, I will go with all of those things. All of the above. All of the above. I would like cats that have Wingstop that are also helping Red in the tutorial with Druid's spell lines. There you go. I'm pretty sure Red back in the tutorial ranked high, as it should. Do we for sure know Karens will be available for launch? I believe they said that they will, but we might not see them in beta. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Oh, I don't need to be inversion. Back into this, get the mana. I don't technically need the mana either, but because I keep making mistakes, I will need to. Cure that. So D4 Yale, definitely doable. I would say you just need to watch out for his classes. If he's able to slow you, you are going to have a much harder time unless you have your Shield of the Immaculate, which at this point you may not have. So there is that. You didn't even get to vote. We know where your vote would go, though. Truth on the level of the cosmos. I like that. I like that. Oh, there we go. The classes matter. The classes matter. Let's go back into Spellblade, because we have enough mana now. Oops. Watch the shiftless deeds. Watch it. There. Oh, goodness. Hold on. Ah, I need to pad my back here. Here we go. My back is cold because I'm wearing like a midriff shirt. Cross his fingers for Karen. Karen must be in. They must be in. There's no ifs or buts or maybes. Karen must be in. See, every time he gets enough mana, he just slows me. Okay, we can heal over time here. Longest fight ever. Giggle. If this game is a success, do you think they'll do Kunuk SOV and beyond? I don't want Luklin. Nobody does. We have confirmed that Kunuk is already planned, yes, for December. So we will be getting Kunark. We will be getting a version of Kunark. So it's not going to be the Kunark we know. And we have no idea what's going to be in it. But there will be a version of Kunark. Everybody's hoping for epics. I'm hoping for their version of epics. Okay, let me swap this back here. I want to stay around 1,000. Just in case something bad happens. Kunuk is going to add so much? Yeah. For the people that have been playing like the closed beta into this beta and then going into launch, we are going to be jonesing for Kunuk to come out because we have consumed all the content already. I'm still enjoying the content even though I have played quite a lot, but I would love to see Kunuk. I want to see what they're going to do. I think once the next dungeon comes out, things will start getting interesting. And then the new dungeon, the one that they're porting over, I want to see that. Hoping for reordering of XPACs. Just hoping that there's no cats on the moon, which there shouldn't be. For Red, tutorial should be D1 to D. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Red should just get his own tutorial zone, and that's the only place he can get experience. Still got a lot to do at launch, and yes, Kunat can't wait. Yeah. They're busy. They're very, very busy. So I absolutely understand why some of the things are falling behind in order to fix some of the stuff that I assume they expected to be finished by now. There has been some bugs with like the instancing, and that is incredibly important to have perfect. So I get it. I get it. That's why some of the cosmetic stuff has to fall behind. That's just how it works. It's how it works. But they will ensure that even after launch, if something is not in that they have promised, it's going to be there as fast as they can get it in a speed that doesn't, you know, bring it out in a bad way. Yeah, just things we've been told but haven't seen come to fruition. Rogue Backstab to be modified this week. There is something is happening to Backstab and we have no idea what it is. Berserkers are supposed to get some love besides Berserker stance. Enchanters are still a spell line. Druids, a second spell line. Polar Brave Amp, yes, that is also in there. And Nectropos for October. New achievements for unlocks. Yeah, we don't even have the all the deity unlocks yet. So all that drops in the tutorial, various shoes and boots. Every mob is a Doug. Every time you swap instances, Doug greets you again. Okay, I have too much mana now. Not that there is really such thing as too much mana. Let's do this. Let's empower some spirit taps. I'm going to jinx it, but I'm surprised the pet hasn't broken yet. Super surprised. Actually, no, I should go into Spellblade. Oh, I didn't see that shiftless dropped. I didn't see that he resisted it. No! Over channel, over channel. Over channel, over channel, over channel. I should be okay, but over channel, over channel. There, okay, we good. We good. Spellblade. We bladin', we fine. We blossomin', we fine. We healin', we fine. Everything is fine. Because it's just like me to lose right at the last second and just be like, yeah, that was possible. That was possible, but then I came around. Backstab probably finally scaling with level like it should. Oh, that could be interesting. That could be interesting. I wonder if it's not a wonder. There he goes. There he goes, right at the end. I kind of hope they do something different with backstab modifiers on weapons. Like, they really shouldn't be necessary. I approve of all these changes, yes. We need some tool that connects Twitch chat to in-game chat. Reading two chats is hard. Oh, yeah. There's probably overlays and stuff. Wait. Why am I getting +2s on my 4? Hello? There we go. That one, there's a tooltip thing. It said 4 for just a second. Oh, is this one? No. Look, see, when I cursor over, it says 4. Up here. I pointed it to like you guys can see that, but hold on. I'm going to make a clip of that. Where my button that do the thing of thingness? There. Let me just drag that down there so that we can get the fact that I'm in a 4. And then I need to go get that cursor over. So cursor over so that it says the thing, and then I need to Alt Tab 2 here. I'm trying. Which one is it? I can't see it. Oh, there it is. There. And then Control N? Yeah, okay, there you go. I got it. I got it, guys. There. Yay. Okay. And then if I loot it, is that a +4? Yes, it is. Very interesting. It still says 2. Still shows 4. Very interesting. Okay. And leave. Level 42, Enchanter, Shadow Knight, Druid. Goodbye, Yale 4. Pet breaks. Yeah, right at the end. Right at the end. Yeah, really, really weird one there. That is strange. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for joining in our community. I appreciate it. All primies, welcome. Primies? Ignore the fact that I say weird things now and then. I said things and then corrected it. One of us, one of primals. Oh, I like that one. Stuck in an ad, and that's kind of creepy. Well, you will no longer have ads after this. Not that you can hear me say that. Okay, we're going down. We're going into my favorite place to go. I'm not going to say it out loud because Red Mage will probably be like, ha ha. Okay, and into here. I will be back in like 2 minutes, promise. No, Red, no. I just have to go grab something really quickly. I'm back. I'm back. She's back. Okay, we're here. We're here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Warm feeties again. I'm not even going to read that one. She likes to thief our joy. Oh no, am I thieving joy? Red, I'm going to my favorite zone, the hole. Vex! Thank you. Thank you for supporting the community. I really appreciate that. Mwah. Thank you, Vexy Curry. Hype train. Aw, thank you. See, Vex likes joy too. That is true. Aw. I had such a rough weekend and you guys have made my entire week already. The more I look at the chair, the more I realize I should go out and get a new one. This is a fancy brand new chair and I love it. This one's super comfortable. Red, did you just OCD that? Were you like, we need to finish that subtrain? Thank you, Red. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are awesome. You support me like crazy. You support our community like crazy. You have that same chair, same color even. Isn't it beautiful? I love this thing. And I've even got the, hold on. I've even got the little headrest that like, it's magnetic. It's magnetic. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. But I don't sit back in my chair enough. So I don't use that. Yours isn't magnetic? Oh, why not? It's so fancy. Okay, create instance. We're just trying to get to 46, so I'm just going to stay on normal solo respawning. Side gig in the house. Yes. Love you guys. Love you guys. 268 total thus far. Yeah. Red is a massive contributor to this community. And I super appreciate that too. And he's also an officer in my guild. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but oh, yours is 5 years old at this point? Yeah, maybe it didn't maybe the version did not have that at that time. Okay. So offensive stance. Over channel because we're picking up a pet. Let's see. Let me mez him. I like to mez that one to check this one. Okay, you're no good, you're no good. 38, 40. Sometimes there's a 42 around here. There you go. Grab him. We're not going to be keeping him, so that's fine. And this will all die really quickly, so I'm not too worried about all the ads. Yes. Love you guys. Glad to hear you're liking this combo, the exact one I was planning to start with. I definitely want to start with Enchanter, and I was going through all the combinations because I want to find my Enchanter. So what I like to do is I like to find a class that I enjoy playing and then add classes to it to like shore up their weaknesses and complement them. But there's things that I always want. I always want slow. I always want track. And I always want feign death. So I had to figure that one out. And this combination has been so good to me. I really like this. For anyone that doesn't know, we do have a guild on Rivervale, side gig, for pre-order beta. PO beta just sounds weird to me. And for launch. We accept anyone, but we do try to keep the guild chat clean because a lot of us have children, correct. We will accept you in so long as you understand that you need to keep it family friendly. And it's okay if you can't join the guild because you're not that kind of person. I'm okay. You're okay. There are plenty of guilds around that are really, really fun on this server. But you know I want you with me. FD is a must, as is ports. At least ports you can get through the rituals. So that's okay there. But I wanted my track and I wanted my FD. I did Enchanter Shaman, what was it? Enchanter Shaman Monk, which got me my FD, but I missed track so much. Will server names be the same at launch? Are you going to the same one? We believe they are. And yes, I will still be on Rivervale. This is home now. This is home. It is nice to have the ports directly on me, and having FD and evac is really, really nice for those times when I need that. Oops, I clicked on that. You can die now? I thought that was my pet. You know what? I'm going to pick him up then. I don't mind which one of you is my pet as long as one of you dies. Inversion, I'll just tap heal. Home is where the halfling is. Come for the giggles, stay for the red flag and Eric variety show. Yes, that is actually quite true. Those two are incredibly funny. Oh, hype chest. Oh, that one's not great. That's not as cool as the civet one. I liked the kitty one. Evac is so good, especially with the A's for it. Yes. Saved our skins so many times. And you can get that really super fast cast AA one. Where is that? Exodus. Yes. So good. Now you die. And you get a death, and you get a death, and everybody gets a death. I also love seeing like some of my lurkers getting those gifted subs. What is my favorite trio with enchanter in it so far? It's probably this one, and I don't even have this at 50. I did have a combination last night. I don't know if it's still in my... No, because this is the combination. I did Enchanter, Magician, Ranger. Enchanter, Magician, Ranger. And that was a whole lot of fun. Yes, you are one of my lurkers. It was a whole lot of fun. It is not a build that is capable of like doing a lot on its own when it comes to the harder stuff. But for easy stuff and grouping, Enchanter, Magician, Ranger was so good. Okay, 49. That's what we're talking about. You stay here. He's not the best, but he will work for now. Dunza. Dunzo. Dunzess. Let's put a haste on you. Things will now die very, very fast. Hi, Eerie Angel. How you doing? Paladin, Monk, and Enchanter, and it's pretty good. I see a lot of like Monk Enchanter or Paladin Enchanter, so it seems to be a great combo for sure. I keep clicking on that. Clicking on corpses. Excuse you. I don't have him in the right spot either. Current target. There we go. And we will make you a puppers. Good job. Good puppers. Enchanter Ranger Beast is what I played and loved a lot. Sounds similar to, yeah, with Mage. I tried Enchanter Mage Beast Lord. And I feel like that's one of the ones that come into power much further on. But at the same time, I felt like Beast Lord wasn't bringing enough to that combo except for the slots on my pet. So I swapped it out for Ranger, and I just preferred that. I did. And I got my track back, so get your track back. What kind of weapons do you use as a Paladin Monk? Your sky weapons. Paladin and Monk have the most powerful single-handed weapons in Classic at this point in time. So you want your, what's it called? Ardlin? Ardlin for Paladin and Woos for Monk. Has anyone tried Shaman, Necromancer, Wizard? Yes, actually. Back in Alpha, this is before we even had stances and stuff. That was the one combination that could kill a boss without ever running out of mana. It was pretty insane. Oops, I auto-stored that. Add bullet. Filters alone. So. I do not need those. The what am I? Look. Slops. Agree, Beast didn't bring too much then. I'm curious now with the upgraded Beast. Yeah. You're still better off with a charm, but if you put the stun thing on your charm pet, it does so much damage. And then it breaks and it stuns you and it still does so much damage. So, yeah. I'm going to stick with Frenzied Burnout and give it Ranger attack buffs. Not that we can at the moment. And, yeah, stick with that for now. and I can also snare my pet. So I can stay back, snare my pet, have it guard, and if it breaks, I can charm it before it gets to me. That's the plan. That's the plan. Oh, the nuts. Did they publish the new Druid line of spell, or will it be revealed at the last one? No, they have not told us what it is yet. We have no idea when it'll be revealed. We have no idea if it'll even be in the game by the time launch is. We just know that there was mention of one. I left Plane of Fear and it took me to East Commons. Is that normal? First time making it to the plains? Oh, that's an old bug, I believe, which obviously isn't old anymore. Essentially, like, East Commons is supposed to be the default place you will return to on a bind if something stops you from going to your bind point. I think that's what it was. It was a long time ago, like early beta. But if that happened, do make a bug report that it happened to you so that they look into it again. You just left the instance? Yeah. Very, very weird. As an enchanter, if my pet doesn't scare me, I haven't buffed it enough. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, I'm sorry. Doom, 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 doom. Gotta swap my hearing thingy what's it's. So different when I put like the different ears. I'm louder with this one on than this one. Have to give it a shot. I'm stuck at loading screen. Oh no, that's even worse. 53. I think 52 is the highest I can go. 46 plus 6, 52, yeah. So I can't get him. I could if I upgraded the spell more, but at 46 I get my next one, so. And since I probably won't be making another one, another character, that is, there's no real need for me to upgrade that one just yet. I am glad that the weapons that I give my pet are not on my pet when it breaks. That's what I say. But I really would like more like, I'll have to give Base Lord another chance. I will. I'll have to give it another chance. Back here. I was also playing the game of, I had Divine on, and I was just nuking. So my nukes were healing the person I was grouped with. So that was really, really cool. And I kind of want to make a build like that at some point as well. A build that focuses on just DPSing, but your DPS heals somebody. I think that would be really cool. All right, shiftless deeds. I do kind of want, so I don't need pillage here. Oh, my buffs are down. That's why I'm slow. It does help. Did I level and not pay attention? Did I not put my 42s on? Hold on. No, I did. Okay, good. Good. That's 1 minute. We can rebuff that. Did my celerity get off? Yes. Pet still has celerity. It matters because I'm a melee. It matters. So much better seeing those numbers, you know, like you're supposed to. I know how to play this character, I tell you. I tell you. I wonder if I should stay in inversion and just nuke stuff. Nuke it. I do like... So Shadow Knight was my favorite tank at the start because their life taps could basically hit for 1,000. They did change that, but I don't know if like leveling this up again will bring it back to what it was before. And then I'd be really, really happy with Shadow Knight. But I don't think I'm going to have time in this pre-order beta to really mess with that. Sizzlick is up. Down here. Down here. The Rutmen aren't bad either as pets. Oh, where are you? There you are. Oh, that's right. I wanted to put a... hold on. Back this up. Probably Drifting Death. I want something to help with the big ones. And since this is already a minus 100 resist, it's really easy to get on. Get on. Monks need the equivalent of a harm touch, but it has to be called Detroit Smash. I thought you were going to go with like Palm of Death or something, but you went, yeah, MHA. That is not where I expected that to go. United States of Smash. Mez you, kill you, slow you. Enchanter is so good. Don't want to take damage? No problem. Do the thing that makes you not take damage. And you can click through here, and you can click through here, and Enchanter! I didn't think I'd enjoy Enchanter so much. I did play some Enchanter, not a lot of Enchanter, but some Enchanter when I played other games. I just broke my own. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get this under control. We're good. Inversion's actually killing me there. There we go. You're good. We're back in business. Blossoming Hill. The other guy's gonna break in a minute, but that's okay. I need to get my health back up. Sliz, settle down, righty boy. Oh no. This is not the time for you to break. No. No. Get in there. Yeah, there's the other guy. We've got control. We've got control of the situation. I'm alive. I can feel you all around me. We good. Ta-da! Know what I'm doing. I am the master of my own domain. What was I saying? I lost track of it. Omewa mo shindeu? Oh goodness. Had to go for an, yes, you did have to go for the reference. I have no idea what that says. Japanese is a language that I'd like to learn though. Japanese, French, German, and Spanish. Those are my ones. Maybe Dutch. Nope, I can't remember what I was saying. The squirrels squirreled and I panicked. But I'm okay. Okay, we can swap this. And we can swap this. And we'll get us some mana back. Get us some manas back. Okay, and we want to find a better rock golem. This guy is adequate. But Giggles doesn't play with adequate. Giggles plays with the highest level pet that Giggles can play with. What are you? 49? Well, that doesn't help at all. You get some drifting death. Ta-da! Alright, just gains a minute. Dutch I can partially read since it's mostly a mix of Danish, English, and German, all of which I speak. That's really interesting. See, I love that kind of stuff about languages too. Like where languages come from. I used to be really big into learning that kind of stuff. And then, I don't know, life on me, and here I am. Your German is rusty, but enough to get by. I mean, anyone that can speak any amount of another language is impressive to me. Because it's not just that, wow, you can speak another language. It's you took the time and effort to do so. Or you were lucky enough to live in a dual language home. I wish I had that. I do. Okay, around here, you. 53, come on, where are all my 52s? Where are my 2s? 2's for shoes. All right. Well, I guess you have to die too. Everything's just gonna have to die because you're 53. This is all your fault. Greetings, Dawn. Good to see you. Hi. So unfair. People from Denmark learn German and English just by watching TV. I've tried that. It does not work for me. Languages don't stick. Where did they come from? Where did they go? Exactly. Exactly. Did that fail? That failed. It's failing and I'm hurting. And he keeps interrupting me. Oh my goodness. My casts are usually fast enough that I don't really worry about it too much. Oh, that was interrupted. Rip. This is what happens when I read chat, people. You learned Latin in school? I think they had us try and learn Latin too. We did like French, Japanese, and Latin. And this was like primary school. Yeah. Okay. So let me save that again. Oh my gosh. You know what? Give me 1 second because this is driving me insane. Delete. 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 This was back when I named things based on the combination that I was running. This was Mage, Enchanter, Druid. Med. Nah, delete that. Oh my gosh, get out of here. Go away. I need an easier way to delete these. Delete. 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 I'm light Yagamiing this. There. And actually it wasn't Light that said that. It was what's his face? All right, load buff. I learned to really write in English in Everquest. I know quite a few I think they were Korean players that learned their English through gaming. Quite a few. At least one Japanese, too. I learned bad English from playing Everquest. That's what I learned. Tomorrow's patch going to be amusing, but it's not going to have Karen. We don't actually know. We are hoping there is a patch tomorrow because patches usually come out on Tuesday. I don't know if anyone's actually officially said there's a Tuesday patch. My father is a Mexican is Mexican American. I just combined those. My mother is white American. This is why I don't read. I tried to learn Spanish growing up, but I couldn't get it to stick. Was stationed in Sicily for 2 years while in the Navy. My Italian was at best grade school level by the time I left. Just can't learn languages. Yeah. I have such a love of languages and I have tried so many different ways to learn them, including like Duolingo. And nothing. Nothing. The words will not stick in my head. Are we good? We're good. Actually, I have FD. We can do this the easy way. And the easy way is run. I want to go get my pet. I need to go get my rock golem. I may actually skip this one here, which is my one. Drop down here, FD immediately. Drop all those off and see if the new one over here has respawned. Because feign death, and that's why I feign death. All I know is French is what Dexter taught me. Omelette du fromage. Nice. Nothing announces for tomorrow, not even a downtime. We haven't had anything official, yeah, but so far we've had one at Buggy much? So far we've had one every Thursday. Not Thursday, Tuesday. I can days of the week. Everything ends in A. Learn to touch type from EQ, can still type in bursts like I did between heals back then. I did it between heals too. I started on a rogue, changed to magician. Magician plus typing is no problem. I can type between casting long bolt spells. Then I went to Druid and had to learn to type between Druid and Druid heals. And there's a lot of healing you need to do as a Druid because your heals aren't great. Well, at least back then. I think it's pretty normal for Europeans to learn at least some basic things from other European languages. There are some, some places in the world where dual language is just a thing. It's just a thing. After getting punted to EC, I can no longer log into the server. It says server is not responding. Tried restarting PC and nothing? Oh no. You might have to put into a ticket. That is definitely not great. Moth been working on something for days now. Hopefully it's QA on a big patch. Hopefully. Hopefully it's Kittas. Kittas, please. What are you? 53. What is with all the 53s? What is going on? You know what? Oh, that's a muck cupboard. Hold on. They didn't aggro me. Perfect. I'll take it. Sliz is up again. We can go down there. Dink. Grab that back. I don't have a good pet for Sliz, though. Let me remove this. Became a PC gamer back in December 2001. First game was Everquest. 25 years later, I still have to look at the keyboard to type. Oh, I know some people that are like two-finger typers that are incredibly fast, and I don't know how they do that. I can touch type. I can miserably touch type. I used to be really good. I actually went to classes for it. But now, not so much. I played a lot of games that didn't require me typing anything. Oh, there's like, ew. And now my typing isn't so good. I should get onto that typing game that I had and see if I can remedy that. Mouth is away long. He either has life or did a lot to do. He might have also have a life and have a lot of things to do. Suppose just enchante. Jesus ocpine. Encante? I thought Lizard was one of us. He is one of us. But he's also one of us with a job. 51. I'll take it. I will take it. You leave. You come here. You go here. You go charm. You beat his face up. Good job. Here are celerity for you. Here are boon for you. Boon, boon, boon. Boon! Celerity takes forever. And here are damage shield. Now we win. Now we win. Doing it for both accounts now? Oh. Oh, no. I wonder what's going on there. Both accounts is bad. Makes a lot of sense. I played WoW with people from all over Europe, learned to insult people in their native languages. And then I worked with a Romanian and learned so much basic language, like the small stuff, the highs and the goodbyes, and obviously swear words. You do learn those fairly easy. It's putting the combinations together, the entire sentences, that becomes an issue. Can log in on a different server, but not this one. Oh, you may definitely have to put into a ticket then. Put in a ticket. That definitely sounds like a very bad problem that's happened to your actual characters. And if they're like stuck in limbo, it's possible they might not unstick from limbo. We do. We miss our friendly lizard, our friendly neighborhood Wingstop lizard. I spent like the entire first week of open beta, of pre-order beta with the lizard And then he disappeared, and now I am in withdrawal symptoms from not having lizard. I want friend lizard back. He doesn't even drop into my streams anymore, he's so busy. Poor lizard. Poor lizard. Whoa. And I know he wants to play too. I know. There was so much we had planned, and so much he had planned, and they all fell through. At least he got his soul fire. I don't know if he got this fiery avenger though. I don't know if he got that one. But that's okay. 2 weeks we go launchies, and once we're launched, he can do it again. No fishing event? Oh, too busy for fishing event. Too busy for fishing event. We do need to figure that out and announce it, because not announcing it means no one will show up. So maybe it's an end of pre-order beta day thing. Oh, he popped into Discord. We got a 10-minute Mothers typing, and he posted a lizard emoji and nothing else. That sounds about right. That sounds like my weekend. Yeah, and we'll have to do fishing in his honor if we need to. Look, if we have a going away party, like, I think he'll show up. I think he'll show up, and we can do some fishing. No one showing up equals more to eat. That can be a good thing. That's true. That's true. But wait, what if you're the type of race that wants people to show up to eat them? Then if not as many show up, then you don't have as much food. Have you leveled the charm spell? Yes, I have. Mine is 6. So I've got this one at 6, and I think I've got my next one at 7. And he holds pretty well. So this is my actual problem with it. You upgrade it, it holds really, really well, and it goes to higher levels. So my level 37 charm can take on, at this point in time, 52 level mobs. And they don't break because leveling it up also like reduces their ability to resist it. So I don't know. One or the other. Either let me charm higher things, but they still have the chance to break more often, or just give it a less chance to break, but still only the charms that you're used to. I feel like that's probably the better choice. Or, as I said even further before, halve the levels that you get. Instead of every level, it's like every 2 levels you get an extra level you can charm. Yeah, it's really good. It's too good. I am never afraid to say something is too good. I am all about fairness and balance. Oh, we killed this guy up there, and now he's back down here. I'm like, where is my charm? My charm is right there. Where is my forage and my trekking? Where is trekking? Here, track. Here, track. There we go. It says like slizlick. Yes. He is back. And my forage macro. L macros forage. Ta-da! Okay, we're good. Everything is okay now. Everything is okay now. Yes, there we go. Loam, do not need. Anything else stand out to you as really out of balance? The main other thing that is probably really out of balance would be the Denon's Desperate Dirge. Denon's Desperate Dirge. Right now, it is getting way too many bonuses and dealing way too much damage. Way too much damage. Reeves resetting Kenny is broken. That is actually what's happening is, let me bring it up here. Whoops. Charm you. So Harm Touch is on ability timer 2. And normally in EverQuest, you only are one class. Sir, you only are one class. So it doesn't matter if another ability is on 2, because it's probably not going to be on your class. Now, Cannibalize or Cannibalization is on ability timer 2 as well. It's not the only one. Heroic Leap, also on ability timer 2. Innate Camouflage, also ability timer 2. See how they're all different class AAs, but they're all ability 2? So what's happening is that Reeve is cooling down anything on ability 2 instead of just Harm Touch. I think the Paladin Smite is doing the same. I might be wrong. It was a while ago. So that is a problem with the numbers. It's not intentional. Oh, a lot of people are having issues now. Oh, I'm trying to drain myself. Oh, that's not good. Oh, you're in the EQL Discord? Got you. Yeah, I can't read any of that whilst I'm streaming. Well, at least you're not the only one with the issue, which means it's something that they're probably going to fix very quickly. Hot take, but Befallen gear can be tweaked out to be a little less juicy, and Bard nukes being stronger than wizards. Yeah, the Bard nuke is basically the one I was talking about. That's DDD. I believe that some of the early gear can also be toned down a little bit more. So if we're talking about like overpoweredness in gear as well, that stuff can be worked on. Sir, see, right after you're like, wow, that pet's holding a long time. Now look, he heard you. He heard you. Here, here, here. This is my favorite spot to fight. For anybody that hasn't tuned in, there is only elementals in this area. Unfortunately, with a rock elemental of this level, we'll burn through them very quickly. But I'm not too worried about that. You like spicy items? I feel like we already have enough power from our multi-classes without adding too much from gear. I want them to be rewarding, of course. I want to be rewarded whenever gear drops, but I feel like the fact that you'll find level 50s grinding that stuff to get it to level 10 still is, it shows you how good those items are. So yeah, that's where I am. That's where I am. It's not hate on the items, it's just opinions. Let me see here. I have to go over here really quickly. I have tells. Yes, there we go. Okay. And I have to keep an eye on some tells too for work things. Feels weird saying that because like I have work now. I 100% was, I don't think I worked a day in my life until about a month ago. Definitely lucky. Definitely a lucky person. And into here. Vex. Vex. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Definitely helps. Helps my supporters. Helps me. Thank you. Had to be at least tied with Red. Red and Minna had a competition the very first time that I started streaming. That was insane. It's not a competition, but thank you. I wasn't competing. My father, not much, was a child of migrant farmer workers. He was picking fruit at age 80. Wow. 80? What did I say? 88. I put a 0 there. My custom audio alert for Charm Break is why is it spicy? I love it. The why is it spicy meme is awesome. Ah. And I am, just kidding. Enchanter, Necro, and Shadow Knight would be a strong build. Yes. There's a little bit of overlap there because your Lich and your Mana Regen don't stack. But the amount of damage you can pull out with a Necromancer, the defense of a Shadow Knight, and the charm of an Enchanter is really, really good. And slow, of course. You do have a lot of overlap there. But as I like to tell people, overlap just means that that's an extra thing you don't need on your bar. And my bar tends to get cluttered. I know that I have my buffs there, but... Oh, forage skill ups. Yes, please. I love forage. It's like Christmas every time I press that button. What am I getting next? 43. Dust Devil, Discordant Mind, attack. Oh yeah, that one. I mean, Banished Summoned is nice down here. I don't necessarily need it with my pet though. And you know, my Druid Charm for reasons. Well, whoops, not there. We'll put that here. We'll swap that over to here. And what we will do is we will now stay on inversion. We can... I haven't been hitting my harm touch, and that's just silly. Oh, no, that can't go there. Hold on. Interface... No, controls, keybinds, hotbar 2. Let me just make sure that is 2. Yeah, okay, so this... We want to clear that. And then hotbar 2, I want hotbar button 2 to also be Q. So that will pet attack when I melee attack. And now I have those ones open. Hopefully. Hopefully that'll work properly. Yay! I got some fruit. So normally you can actually go down here. And down here. But I've only ever been able to open this door if I were a bard. I didn't need my lockpicks or anything, but I can click on that and open it as a bard. Maybe a rogue, I don't recall, but definitely bard. Scream of Death, really strong life taps, yeah. And like even stronger because you can use your Necromancer life taps instead. I always forget this door. Sir. Sir. You stay charmed like a good charm. Hi. I beat you up. I'm sorry. Why do you have cloaks? Why do the elementals have cloaks? I've never been up here, actually. I didn't realize that door was there until I walked past. And I've been down here so many times. Red Flag's like, you win. Yeah, Red Flag does not compete against anybody. He just having fun. I like Scream of Death, but I tend to not like, I don't know. I tend to not go against multiple target very much because of Enchanter. So, because I lock things down. So I use my single target more. Auto sell. I think you need to hit 3 targets in order for Scream of Death to be equivalent to the healing from Vampiric Embrace. But I don't know how that changes with the changes to spells. Like, does one get a little more power from the upgrades than the other now? That's something I will be testing when I has the chance. Let me out. Let me out. No, Shadowheart. You can stay in the pod. And around here. So now we're going to have to fight over here. Hi. Hi. Oh, you're a 52. Do I want to swap? He's like, yes. Yes, you do. Fine. Fine. If you're going to be like that, this is what you get. This is what you get. I'll slow you down. And I'll tap you down. How you like dem apples? Dem apples. And I can banish. I can fizzle banish. Yeah. On my inversions. We're so good. What did God's favorite princess do to you? Everything. Everything. Yeet Shadow Heart safely in a barrel intact. I have still only gotten to the very first part of Act 2 in Baldur's Gate 3. I apologize. Yeah. We have many hours, my husband and I, on Baldur's Gate 3 in pretty much just Act 1. Like many hours, like 1,000. So that's me on Baldur's Gate 3. We restart a lot. Sir, this is troublesome. Please stop that. We will do this. We will do this. We will do this. He's like, no, you will not. Mesmerization. Sir. This is what I get for killing my other golem pet. Okay. You. We need to singly lock down all of this stuff. In order. In order. Cannot see my target. Oh, you're in here. That's why. And that way we'll know which ones to break. No, you can't kill that one just yet. Okay, here we go. We're good. Yeah, it is a good game. I've restarted it so many times that now I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't want to do that again. Masterpiece. I would have bought it just for Act 1. I mean, the amount of times I played Act 1, I too would have bought it for Act 1 because I did. You need to finish BG3. Oh, that's a good point. Do it during the week of no EQL. Do it. And now there's so much mud support. Best game in that style? Yeah. It scratches a D&D itch for me. Need to finish your all rogue run? I haven't tried an all rogue run. All I know is that Astarion is Bay. So Astarion is always in my party. My husband tells me I have a type. And my type is Astarion and Fenris and Solus. Apparently I like elves. And they need to have a tragic backstory. Idea, EQL BG3 collab stream with Lizard so he can finally be convinced. I'm pretty sure he's going to be very busy with them wiping broken guys, apparently. Yes, apparently. He's going to be busy with wiping the servers and cleaning those things up. That's what that's going to be. Yes, I like pale and lanky elves with a tragic backstory. This is apparently my type in video games. This is it. This is my type. I need to play Expedition 33. That is probably what I might play. Another torch. Yay. Oh, well, thank you for coming down, sir. I was trying to do this to you. There you go. And now we can do this. Had to install a mod in BG3 that disables most of the unimportant items you can pick up. Used to get anxiety into going to new areas knowing I'll try to pick up every single thing and waste hours. I think we ended up having an endless bag Hi, N7 Master Dragon. I'm sure there is a reason behind that name. Hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome. The great game that is, yes, the great game of Expedition 33. Is there language in Expedition 33? Because I do try to keep a family channel, but I would have to tell people if there is language there. I don't recall. Yay, we have respawn. I prefer to be over here at the elementals. Elementals. I love seeing my forage go up. I'm excited. I am excited for forage. Oh my gosh. Of course. I also, so apparently, uh, uh, oh, Kathar's kid saw me playing Minecraft for that like one little hour when we had the patch, and she was asking why I don't play it anymore. I love dragons. Mastered all Mass Effects on every platform. Ooh, nice. I like Mass Effect. I do not speak of the Andromeda, but I do like Mass Effect. Also, Garrus. Garrus is my guy in Mass Effect. Garrus, my guy. And here. Let me heal myself really quickly. Legion. Defa type. I know. Now she just asks where you and Moth are when you play QL. Oh, she's adorable. She's adorable. I'm stunned? Wow. That was a really long stun. I thought something was broken. I'm like, am I lagging? Oh, my pet doesn't have haste. I need to quick buff. Oh, hi. He's like, no, I don't. Look. Look. I'm so stunned again. Stop it with your stuns. Stop it. It's not fair. It's not fair. I should be able to stun like that. Look at this. Rude. Look. I get it. You don't have haste. I will buff you in a minute. I will buff you in a minute, sir. Just kill the healer first, please. Garrus was a real homie? Yeah. Garrus is best boy. I have a friend whose daughter is named Liara. That's cute. That's cute. I love when a kid has a name that's based on like a video game or a book, but it's not mainstream. So you have to like actually have been a fan of that to understand. Those are my favorite names. And it's not a name that is odd or weird. Like Liara is a good one. Look. Ugh. Why are you being horrible to me right now? And now I have a harvest. Where did you come from? There's no wandering elemental there. I am so stunned. I am so stunned. Go, go, go. Thank you. Oh my goodness. We're just going to, you know what? I'm going to keep these guys down for a second. Wait for that root to wear off. 1, 0, backing, done. We're just going to reset that. Oh. Started my own stream a couple of days ago. It's been super lonely streaming to myself. I say this to all people that are starting out streaming. It helps to find people outside of Twitch first. I became known because I spent a lot of time on the EQL Discord server. So when I started streaming, it was actually mainly because people wanted me to there. When I started streaming, the people that knew me there came over, and that brought up my viewer count enough for other people to want to come in. Not many people like to visit into singular audiences and such. So find your people. Definitely find your people. It helps. because the only thing people are going to see when they're scrolling through Twitch is a little picture of you doing your thing and a title. It's difficult. It's difficult to find people. It's something you want to do outside of outside of Twitch. You heard of me on the EQL Discord? Yeah. I was answering questions from day one. I was pulled by GM talking on Discord EQL Discord. See, I'm reading too fast or something. Yeah. And then I started posting my streams in there when they allowed us to do so. And here we are. Okay, I'm up. What are you doing there, sir? Okay. You be you. You be you. It is not an easy thing to break into at all. I actually streamed 10 years ago for 2 years, and I had an adequate audience. I stopped due to mental health issues and then came back, and I've actually seen a few of the people that followed me 10 years ago pop in and out. It's been really interesting. They haven't stuck around because this isn't their content. I streamed horror content before, and of course 10 years is a big change for a lot of people. So, but it's been really cool. Where does he even That guy is not usually there. This is usually the safe spot and there's nothing around you. It's weirding me out. I don't like things that are not what they're supposed to be. You can't imagine me doing horror. I did not do Death by Daylight. That was actually past the time that I started streaming, or like right on the point where I stopped. Sorry. My brain just turned off. I did Five Nights at Freddy's. I did a lot of games that were related to that in gameplay. I did Monstrum. Yeah, I did a little bit of Minecraft as well back in those days. Capture everything. Oh, I can get you. I'm like, everything is a healer. We need to go back and get my pet. Mez you. Oops, broke my own Mez. Mez you. Be stunned. I'm stunning. I was always Giggle Mage back then? Yes, I was. I was Giggle Mage back then. I'm not sure if, hold on, let me have a look at my videos here. Video producer. I did rehaste, right? Yeah. I do have one Five Nights at Freddy's 2 clip still there. Oh, Sophie's Curse was the other one. Are they visible or do I? Yeah, they're unpublished at the moment. I turned them off because they were my old content. So I do actually still have some videos from back then. What happened is back then you could save videos based on being a Twitch Turbo user, but when those are gone, when your Turbo fades, it gets rid of your videos. So I lost them. GM and others gave me the confidence to jump in and answer questions on Discord, and she and others weren't around to do it when she and others weren't around it. And then I started doing it the time she was. Yes. I mean, answer all questions. Even if it's going to sound weird, but even if you're wrong, at least you're trying to help. That's where I am. I tend to always have receipts for things so that people can't tell me I'm wrong. But if you think you're right and you have an answer, give it out. Give it out. At worst, someone will go, actually, and then you'll have the answer for the next time. Now I can't get over there without getting the sads. I hope it's getting better. Yeah, the good eggs deserve better, for sure. There's actually a new channel now called, where is it? New Players Only. So there's general chat, but there's a specific channel just for new players. I hang in there now. I don't tend to hang around general, but I'll hang around in the new players. Yeah, and if you're wrong, you can be sure someone else will correct you, right? What's that called? It's not Occam's razor, is it? It yeah. If you say something, if you intentionally say something incorrect, someone will give you a correct answer. It's like you're trying to make me lose streak. Wasn't expecting you to do a part two. I Congratulations on the streak, by the way. I used to take a break at 11 my time and then start again at 12. And I actually have my schedule set up so that I do take that break. I just tend to forget that it's 11 and stream straight into my afternoon. It's probably a better idea for me not to do that as well, because if I leave, then I lose my viewers and then I have to get them back again after an hour. So self-care is a must. Lately, I've just been taking the break whilst on stream, so I'll keep playing, but I'll turn off my camera and stuff and have my lunch. But yes, I definitely hyper focus and forget to eat or forget to drink, which is why hydration is such an important one for me. Speaking of, I need to get another bottle. This one has like a little whistle whenever I drink from it. Posture, yes. And due to nerve damage, I need to keep my posture good. And people remind me when I'm slacking on that. My DBS feels so bad right now. Yeah. Actually, I might just be able to. Hold on. I might just do the big run. FD word in the golem plays. Hydrate. I just did hydrate. Oh, now I gotta hydrate again. Mean. Chest up, core engaged. Indeed. My core muscles and my leg muscles need to be worked on. Okay, so you can guard here, and I'm just going to do a run. So far, so good. And then we're going to go through here and check this guy. Whoops. Okay, so there's my guy. Oh, there. We'll get rid of that guy there so that he is not running through everything to get to me. No shrimping. Yes. Working and lurking. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your lurk. So yeah, I have a lot of exercises, and one of them puts a band around my legs, and I have to like crab walk back and forth across a room, and it's pretty hilarious. I'm supposed to have like good posture, bent knees, and crab walk, and I just feel so awkward. And I have to floss a nerve. I had never heard of that before, but nerves don't stretch. You have to like move them back and forth. So it's called flossing. All right, he's gone. Do you do that when you do driving games? Do you like look around corners like this, even though it's directly in front of you? That's what I was doing there. I was trying to look around the corner. Okay, go in. You can't pull him there because if you pull him through here, it'll aggro everything in here. And pick you up. There we go. Back in business. Quick buff is not up. That's okay. I don't know why, but that sounds horrifying. Flossing the nerves. Am I consistent with my exercises? I am. My husband keeps me on track. I do sometimes forget to do them, but he will be like, have you done your exercises? And then I will have to do my exercises. I was considering giving you guys redeems to make me do them. But then I would just be awkwardly exercising on stream. But hey, some people like that. Let me just go down here. I prefer gameplay. So I gotta go kill this guy now. Now we've got the DPS rolling again with the awesome rock golems. The fact that I can get a 52 rock golem just makes me so happy. If I put 2 more levels into this, I could get a 54, which is the highest that rock golems go to. But again, I got another charm coming up at 46. And that's my big one. And this one allows me to charm a 62. And bees. Bees that murder you. That's not a rock golem, that's a werewolf. You are right, but it says a rock golem. Have I noticed a difference over time as I've been performing them? Yes. I have noticed my nerves actually firing now. I had specific clusters of nerves that aren't firing correctly or at all. So I have numbness. You do nerve flussing for the radial nerve on your right arm? See, you know what nerve flussing is. It's not false advertising. A name is a name, regardless of what it looks like. His name is not Joe. His name is a rock golem. And thus we call him a rock golem. I knew very little about nerves until I went to my physical therapist. And now I have learned about nerves. And then I did some research online, and I think there's like a museum somewhere that has the entire nervous system of an actual human in it. And then I got creeped out, and then I was like, you know what? I'll just listen to what my therapist says and go from there. Let's not look too deep into this. Is renewing Echo considered a direct heal, a heal over time, or both? Both. So anything that affects a direct heal will affect the initial application, so the big heal at the start, and anything that affects a heal over time will affect the heal over time buff portion. I have nerve damage as well from a fractured neck. Ooh, now my back and arm is messed up. Oh, I'm sorry. Fortunately, mine is quite fixable. Mine is just from being, what's it called? Hypermobile. So hypermobile people are the people that can like turn their joints in places joints aren't meant to go. I can words. And because of that, we tend to stand or sit in really awkward positions that other people don't understand. Like, I can sleep in the weirdest positions. Unfortunately, those positions cause us to pinch our nerves, and it can deaden the nerves, and that's what's happened to me. I have a lot of issues in my lower extremities because of it. And we're working on it. It's a trap, don't answer. Vegas Buddy exhibit. I think they have a traveling one too. Yeah, it was weird. I saw it and I was like, I don't need to see that much of a human body. My legs are hypermobile. I always sit cross-legged even though I know I shouldn't. And that is why my physical therapist is telling me to learn better posture so that I don't fold up and, yeah, damage more. We don't want that. Sam dragged you to it a few years ago. I like museums. I'm just, while this is going to sound weird, whilst I'm fascinated with life and death, I don't want to see, you know, the innards of a person. I get weirded out just seeing someone's broken leg. Like, no thank you. And I think that's all of this. Yeah. Next. I have a few chronic illnesses that affect my body in painful ways. Polyneuropathy, nerve damage from my eyeballs to my toes. Ooh, rheumatoid arthritis, and chronic venous insufficiency. I'm not sure what that one is. Being the worst of it. You have a yoga mat next to your seat PC. Can't sit for long without triggering pain. So I'm constantly stretching when I play. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that must be rough to live with. I laugh at myself because I sit at my computer pretty much all day, but I like to move, and I don't. I just sit here. I just sit here. Uh, my friend had a variation of that where his tendons were just getting looser and looser. Ooh. First thing in the morning he would have to do is put his arms back in socket. Oh, no. 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 Oh, goodness. At worst for me, I will fall asleep with my hand under my body or under my pillow, and I'll wake up with my fingers having been like this most of the night, so I have really bad joints. So yeah, that's my worst. Well, besides the leg nerve damage, but not popping out of sockets, loose tendons. Goodness. Mend and Monk FD are so strong. I miss them all, but ready? Yeah, Mend is amazing. I am such a fan of Mend. Oops, I keep forgetting that I have other spells. And because it's genetic, surgery would only last 3 years to fix before they would be stretched out again. Oh, wow, that's rough. That's rough. Let's get back to positive things. Let's get back to gameplay. Here we go. We're killing things. That's positive, right? Oh, yeah, my direct damage is not here. Hold on, direct damage, summoned, banish. Excuse you, I was trying to mem a spell to kill you. Direct damage, summoned, banish. Do I have a game I play off stream that isn't EverQuest? Not currently. I am quite obsessed with EverQuest at this point in time. I usually will play either Valheim or Minecraft in my off time, though. I did play Palworld for a while. I might go back. I might go back to Palworld. You're in one of my favorite zones. At least this is my favorite zone. I love this place. Oops, stuck on the table. I was trying to get a target on that rock golem. There we go. Harvester first. Can't cast while stunned because Harvester. Palworld 1.0 just came out 3 days ago. Tons of changes. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I want to go back. I haven't played probably in about a year. And I was pretty big on the breeding there. 27, 72 new pals? What? So you're saying I'm going to be playing Palworld in the week? Oh no. Okay. We know what I'm doing in the down week. CVI, the veins in my legs periodically fail and don't pump blood back to my heart. Ooh. Oh man. Well, at least you are willing to do the work to look after yourself, because I know plenty of people that do not. They know they should, and they do not. Played like an hour the other day and tons of small things are better. I'm in. That's what we're doing. We're playing some Palworld. I had the perfect breeding tree set up too. Like, this is hours and hours of spreadsheeting. I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm gonna have to get that whiteboard and do it again. Okay, joy. That is actual joy. Sir, I'm trying to pull a mob here. If you don't mind, why is my charm not? Hello? Thank you. My charm button wasn't working. Oh. I have not healed other than Mend or lay on hands for a few levels now. That's basically how that worked for me with my shaman monk duo. Slow everything and just monk mend whenever you needed to. Because I started that before they fixed the shaman heals, the heal over times. So it wasn't that great, but I didn't need their heals. Okay, let me... Mezio. Out of curiosity, does that stop the living shield thing? It does. Oh, okay. Okay. We golden. I like that. Posture is fine. Posture is fine. We're good. We're good, Red. Okay, maybe not. My legs are crossed. Up until 3 years, I struggled to walk from the bedroom to the bathroom. Ooh, 2 canes. That's amazing. Going from struggling to walk to actually walking and running. Congratulations. That's big. That is big. Anyone looking for motivation, right there. Put in effort. Get life back. About to go live. Have a good stream. Have a good stream yourself. Thank you for dropping by. Actually curious to see you play Power World and how good you are at figuring out what is best. Oh, is that a challenge? Is that a challenge? Cause that is the thing. I will restart constantly to find the perfect path. It is now a challenge. Done. Done. We have a plan for the week. We have a plan. Excuse me, you're not supposed to resist my shiftless deeds. That's not okay. And again, I'm not hitting harm touch. My harm touch is usually on another macro. I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to figure out what to do with that. Sorry, what was this spreadsheet you made? And do you have a website where I can view this? No. It's actually a Google Sheet right now. I do not share that stuff, but I guess I'm going to have to. I actually have a web domain. I just don't know how to use it. I guess I'm going to have to. Old save games should work, and there's new areas too. I wouldn't want to use an old save. I'd want to start from scratch. Nice. So there's a joy in starting from scratch every time. So I will be there. I will be there. Definitely hard work, but I say it's a level grind in real life. That's a good way of looking at it. I should look at my stuff like that, like it's experience doing my PT. Oh, I kind of want to play it right now. I'm not going to. We have goals. We have goals. Hold on. 44. Spirit heal good. Hi. Oh, hi. You broke. Why you break? Trumped the wrong thing. He's like, it's okay. I'll just break for you. Thank you. No. Macro no work right now. There. In. I don't think I have to come this far though. Though this is where the higher level stuff is. Because otherwise I'd be fighting the blues and the whites. We can... I don't want to fight too many golems. Even though I can fight golems. I don't really want to. Vegetables. Vegetables. For sure, your mindset and how you approach things is like half the battle. I am very cognizant of my health. I was a rather sick kid, and that lasted up until my 30s, I believe. And I don't want to feel sick like that ever again. So I pay good attention to my health. And I am willing to take steps so long as somebody that I trust tells me to take them. So my doctor, obviously. If my doctor says, do this, it will help you, I will do it. Except apparently eat a lot of fiber. Food is a different thing altogether. Did you have to change what you eat too? Not for this, not for physical therapy. Though she did say that proper bowel movements will help your nerves in the yeah. Yeah. Apparently pooping good helps with your nerves. Hey Giggle, any tips for playing an enchanter? Many tips for enchanter. Hold on, my pet is broken. So, Enchanter 101. If you are charming, always tash whatever you're charming. You've noticed I haven't been doing that, and suddenly he's breaking all the time. Always tash. Ah, he's being a pain. There. Harvester. You, hold on, let me lock this down. Let me lock. Why is everything being resisted all of a sudden? Hold on. Hold on. Someone playing games with me here. There we go. Second, your extended targets is your most important tool as an enchanter. Thank you. I like it too. Who was it? Minnie Moose. Minnie Moose was the first one to come up with this one. You always want your pet somewhere where you can easily target it, which is why mine is always in the 8 position. I can then target it with any macro by going xtar 8. Very, very important. You do not need to use your highest level Mesmerize. The highest level Mesmerize is a longer duration, but it has the same, it has a longer cooldown, a longer reuse than Dazzle, I believe it is. I'll have to look those ones up. Hold on, Mez. Here, yeah, Dazzle. So Dazzle has a 5-second reuse and Trance has a 3-second reuse. You can get off in trances easier than Dazzles. Mesmerization is just as good as these two, and it's AoE. So, and it hits the same targets. So if you want to just mesmerize, you can. You can. It's just really short duration. Didn't realize you could set a pet like that? Yes. So there's 2 ways you can do it. Let me show you here. Let me clear it. You can target your pet and then go to current target, and it will always keep that there regardless of whether he's hostile or not. Or if you are the leader, thank you for breaking, mark 3. You can use 1, 2, or 3. I use 3. And set this to group mark target 3. Does exactly the same thing. And then you can easily target your pet from there. I usually use target 3 because this allows other people to see that this is my pet. So if he breaks and he's on the targets here, they can still click it and realize, oh, look at those big rings. That's actually someone's pet, which is why I do that. And let me just, here we go. Let's see, what else can we do? You do not have to use a charm pet. Charm pets are the highest DPS, absolutely. But the changes to the animation have made them incredibly good. You can still just use your animation. Roll till you hurl, the very first stun. Let me get that up for you. I don't use it, but many people live and die by it. So stun, roll till you hurl. Roll till you hurl has a duration of 7.5 seconds and a recast of 6. You can chain stun something with roll to your head till you hurl. As long as it doesn't resist. So a lot of people are using that. I don't see the need. But that is what is being talked about there. Yes. Cathar will usually attack it for a bit and then go, oh, right. Yes, always assume your pet is about to break. It is random. It can break early. It can break late. Just always be ready. I know I hit a pet when a giggle shouts my name. But what? I don't know what you just said though. WT. Oh, Walter E. Hurl. Got you. I've been using the lowest level nuke, chaotic feedback, as low cost rapid cast spell interrupters to stop mobs from healing. Yes, that's a good one. So all of the enchanter direct damages stun. They all have a stun component. Chaotic feedback also stuns. It's a relatively fast cast time, and it has no reuse time. So if you are trying to interrupt something healing, that one's a really good one to use. With inversion, that is 0.67 seconds, and you can lower that even more by leveling it up. It doesn't care that it's a low level spell. It'll still stun anything up to 55, possibly higher now that you can upgrade. I haven't tested that, and I probably should. Did you AoE groups back in OGEQ with wizards and mages, gem slots full of color flex lines? Yes, I do remember that. I do remember that, and I also remember when they changed it, and I'm glad they did. But yeah, bink, and he's stunned. Bink, and he's stunned. Like, it's good. What else is there? Oh, the obvious is Boon of the Garu. If you have permanent illusion, you can boon yourself for 30 hours. So you don't have to keep recasting it. One that people forget. So, Boon of the Clear Mind. You get Clarity at 26, and it is an upgrade to Breeze. And then you get Boon of the Clear Mind. Boon of the Clear Mind is not a group Clarity. It is a group Breeze. It is not as good as Clarity. Don't use it, especially now that you can quick buff. So don't do that. Let's see. Theft of Thought at 50 is an incredibly good mana regeneration for yourself, especially if you are in D3 and 4, where everything is a multi-class and everything is going to have mana. You'll almost always have something fighting you that has mana. Yeah, AoE stun. I don't do it because inversion and a defensive class just makes it not as necessary. But if you are having trouble picking up your pet, put your AoE stun on your bar. AoE stun, charm. It will hold the charm, the stun will hold your pet long enough for you to get it to charm off. How does charming feel on this server? Overpowered. Right now, overpowered as of last week. Overpowered. Yeah. Charm good. Charm good. I wonder how they will handle level 51 to 60 spells in Kunark. Will Velius and Luklin spells be included or not? Don't know. I would love to see KEI. I too would love to see that. Or have Cathara Tauntauns done it, yes. Your tank can pick it up for you and hold it. My throat is actually getting like sore. I might have to have some tea and honey later. It's Giggles. It's Envy. Hi. Hi. Not being that squishy cloth enchanter like an OG makes enchanting so much fun. Yes, it does. Just having the monk defenses on my other enchanter were amazing. Oh, he just ate my experience because I didn't realize he was on the wrong target. Rude. Yeah, with the changes, I went into Plane of Sky at 48 and basically charmed my way through every single mob in there. So, yeah. And Enchanter Strunk, Charm Strunk. I charmed myself a bee and it just destroyed everything. And me. The bee broke quite often because they are highly resistant, but he did work, and he did work, and he did more work. And he killed me like 4 times. What else? What else enchanter? Wow. Let's see. Macro your charms. Macroing Chalmers is good. If you need to take a break, don't leave your charm hanging around. You can either blur it and let it go, or you can mez it and get back in time for your mez to break. Like if you've got 2 minutes, you're good to go at higher levels. Oh, blurring. If your pet needs to heal, you can break, mez, and then blur, and he will immediately heal to full. That one's an old trick, but it's much easier on this server. Oops. Let me just break him first. Let's see. Another trick I've done is if I'm having struggles with my pet because it's broken, you can mesmerization and then charm it, because that's a lower duration. I've boosted it up to 42, but it will still mez your pet and it won't be mezzed forever. So that's another good one I do. Did you level in the hole to 48? Ooh, where did I level on my first combination? I think it was here until 46, and then I went to plains, and I pretty much did plains. What are upgraded mage spells supposed to do? Just boost their level. I upgraded to V5 on water level pet, and its stats are 100% the same V0 versus V5. It will increase their flat damage. Their hit points should also go up. And increasing the level also increases the amount of procs that it can use, I believe. I'll have to double check that. But yes, it should be increasing their hit points as well. I flip into a recover a lot to manage mana, so my recharm macro moves me into inversion before cast. Yeah. Mine also has inversion on it, just in case I'm not in inversion. It used to, let me just get this back. It used to switch me back into Spellblade, sir. But now I have it pet attacking. Because originally I had my pet not on Greater Hold. Now I have it on Greater Hold. Well, this one's probably not. Yeah. And when I have it on Greater Hold, I want my macro to also send it out. Sir, I know I didn't tash you. I'm sorry. Gosh. You're just being difficult. Let me heal that up. Yeah, you do need to resummon, but they already did that, so. Yours didn't change hit point at all? Interesting. Let me, hold on. I have it written somewhere what they said. Patch notes. Just trying to find it really quickly. It should have been in the last one. Spell upgrades. Oh no, it doesn't actually say that. It just says it will add ranks to the spell, summon pet's level capped at player level -1. Oh, there it is. Each upgraded pet level will increase hit points by 6%, add 1 base damage, and add 5 skill points. So they will be able to hit things easier. They will deal more damage, and they have more hit points. If you are not getting a hit point change at all, you should bug report that. How do you even get here? You go to Tox Forest. You go into oh goodness, what's that zone called? You go into Peniel from there, and then from Peniel into the hole. There's like a path with a hole in front of it, and then you turn left, and you go through the newbie yard for Peniel, and there's a tunnel on your right, not where the guards are, but a tunnel on your right just past those guards, and down there is where the hole is. Yeah, Toxolia. Took a screenshot of before and after. Definitely the same. We'll report. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's what we're here for. This is beta. We got to tell them what's wrong. Something not working properly? Let them know. Good, good, good. I hear a good bow is here. That's why, yes, that is this guy. The best bow you can have whoops, my pet is not checking. The best bow you can have pre-planes. Pre-sky planes. Only the sky bow is better. There you go. I said it properly there. Let me actually change that now that I'm not using pet attack because I don't. It was only there. It was only there because I was having some issues with pet plays, with casting mobs. So pause 60, kitty pause. X target, do ability, spell, blade. There we go. That should switch me properly. Kill things. I wonder if you can permanent illusion air elemental, if you can survive the fall into the hole. Whoops. You do. You don't need levitate, and levitate doesn't work. If you jump into the hole, you'll actually land in water now. It's actually a fast way down to the undead if you prefer to level at the undead. Your pet won't summon above your level until you level up some. Yeah, if your pet is the same level as you, it won't summon higher level. So. There we go. Getting some information there from Zamton. Oh, I need to redo my haste. My haste is down. Not paying attention. That's okay. Also, my pet is not attacking the right thing. Pet, do not steal my experience again, sir. Do not. That is not okay. Can you just do ability name now that always confused me doing? Yes. So there's no numbers to macros anymore. So now you just do ability name. It will work for everything in here except for AAs. AAs will not work. These are AAs. For AAs, you have to go in here, find the AA, and find this number here, the ability activation ID. And then you do /alt space activate and then space that number. And that's how you do those ones. Okay, what was I doing? Buffs. The buffs. We are still not 46. I'm upset. Why are we not there yet? And you need this. Okay. Die. Die, die, die. No! Rock elemental, please. And get on the right thing, sir. No, attack. Oh no, I'm attacking you. Okay. My macro didn't fire correctly. Cost. There's still pause too. Oh. I spelled pause wrong. You gotta spell it right. There we go. Yes. If you cursor over something that has a do ability, like here, it actually says macro command /do ability divine. I don't think that's not on the AAs. So there's an AA right there. It has no do ability because it can't be do ability. Say do ability one more time. Yes, cat mode pause. That would be awesome if that was like a secret code that you could use pause instead of pause. And you have to be a Karen to be able to do it. Karen pauses. Yes, you're with me. Look at that pet. It knows what it did. We do that outside. this way. Now we have to go do the harder stuff again. It is interesting that's not pulling this guy over here when I do that. The social aggro must be like right here because it gets him here, but not him here. It's kind of interesting. Gatekeeping. Karen required or instant one-way change to Karen? Look, everybody should be Karen. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. My guild is now Karen only. No, I'm kidding. I would lose so many people because everybody wants to be an ogre in my guild, apparently. Trellix, you're half elf, right? Right? You're not an ogre. Yes, there we go. I got one non-ogre. One. Ogre. There's too many. There's too many ogres in my guild. I am an ogre in my guild. I had to race change just to not be an ogre in my own guild. Enjoy it whilst you can, boys. That stance did not change. It should be spell blade. Yes, spell. Sometimes I spell ability wrong too. Pet. Pet, no. Pet. Pet. And then my macro. Oh, no. No, it worked. It worked. It did the weird thing. I'm going to have to look into that. I think that's actually a bug. Let me drop this guy here. Come on. Come on, come on. So much stun. So much stun. Heal self. Full life tab. That is not okay. Excuse you. Why is everybody being so mean to me all of a sudden? What did I do wrong? Oh, what did I do right? Ugig, the new city of ogres. I like it. I like it. We call over channel ogre channel too. I know where an epic bow is now. I need an epic arrow. Well, if you want an epic arrow, you're looking at the Mithril Champion arrow. You want to unlock Wood Elf, and you want to do fletching until you have a +10 Mithril arrow. It will take you about, I want to say 30k. 30k plat. But it is the best arrow currently in the game, at least until they do some changes to trade skills. 30k is about right? Yeah. I was like 20. No, it was more than 20. Old world atomization. I mean, sky stuff is old world too. All right, controlling whispers. That failed. Nope. I was looking at something else and didn't realize that my health was getting that low. Wait, this is not okay. Why do I have a butthole? That's not how you experience. We're getting closer though. We're getting closer. Load. Oh, no. Boof. Boof combat. I am wanting to put Ranger in my build. I just don't think it'll work. I think there's no way to get Ranger in there without losing FD. I would have to rely on Life Tap and Necromancer or Life Tap and Shadow Knight in order to heal for a combination that would be Enchanter, Shadow Knight, Ranger. And then I would still need to level the Druid for the ports. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what I meant to do. Hold on. I meant to load my buffs and then buff them, but my quick buff is down. Ranger noises, exactly. Tracking will be useful in Kun, yeah. That's why Druid and Shadow Knight are in this combination, because the Druid can heal and has tracking, and the Shadow Knight can FD. But I would really, really like Ranger. Like, really, really. So I might have both these combinations, and I'll see which one works better. I'm like, I can't wait. I can't wait that long to rebuff. I have to click them now. Like, tracking is useful now. I love being able to just see that. To click on this and know exactly where it is without having to use the actual old tracking system. Have I tried Monk in Berserker stance before? I have, actually. It's really nice, but Rogue is actually better. Rogue is better. Those backstabs. Fast backstabs is cray-cray. Very, very good. Why is this so long casting? Like, everything I have to single target buff drives me bonkers. I am so impatient. Oh, also, Enchanter tip 101. Don't let your health go to 0. Very important. Very important. Probably most important. Ding. I'm still undecided if I want to use Spike Coat or my Major Shielding or whatever line that is. Because that would also give me magic resist and hit points. But I lose that little bit extra. You know what? It's probably better. Hit points increases my Reeve damage. So it is the better choice. And good advice for any combo, I would say. Fair. Oh, I want to get to planes with this combination so bad. Let me in. Okay, back to combat. We can just kill our way down here. It is all experience. It are all experience. Load, 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 load. Thank you. There he is. Take the 42. Come hither and kill all things. And you can also get on the thing I am actually attacking. And I will also, you know what, I'll just dot everything. More dots. More dots. And more dots. Beautiful. You know what? You too can join the dot club. There. Good stuff. Dying is part of the fun. Ground inspection is not a job in any combo wants to have. That is true. That is true. Did I turn my attack off? I did. Anything special about Druid at max level you want from him? So Druid has the heal over time. It has the track. I need the track. I am addicted to it. So where I come from is I need track, I need feign death, and I want enchanter. And this is where I end up with that combination. This is where I end up. The elementals allow you to have to let what you know your specific class is always okay. Always have to let you know your specific class is an insult to North. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Yes. Yes. But I want the hills. I want the evac. I want the improved in camouflage. There are things on there I want, and the buffs are very decent. If I could fandangle it, I would probably prefer cleric and I would probably prefer Ranger. But then I don't have Feign Death. I don't have Feign Death. The DS is nice. It's not amazing, but it's nice. I only say that because the higher level you go, the less relevant it is. Everything just has so many hit points that the DS isn't where your damage is going to be coming from. Now, if you stack DS, that's a little bit different. If you're doing like Bard Druid, that starts becoming a little bit more powerful. But just straight Druid, no. Straight Ranger, no. Crusader 43. You know what? Hold on. What level is he down here this time? Oh, he's my 49. We'll grab him. Leave. We'll just grab him really quickly. I ain't afraid of no mobs. There we go. We'll mark 3 him. Whoops, that's marked. There we go. Okay, we good. We good. Now everything dies again. Want to buy the ability for trackers to share their tracking range and info with the rest of the group raid? Oh, that'd be cool. This is one game where you need the DPS tracker to see what's actually pulling weight. Yeah. Mine is actually not on. Hold on. Why you no on? There you go. Oh, upgrade. Upgrades. We have update to my tracker, which is probably why it was not on. There we go. Ding ding. More money for nothing because we're going to be deleted. More money. I know that Ranger won't pull the same amount of weight as some of my other combinations, but I really like the class. And I really like the class when it's teamed up with a caster. Because what you do is you can cast and then your bow will fire and then you cast again. So it's kind of like the melee, only better. One of my fun combinations in closed beta was Wizard Ranger something. I can't remember what the other one was. And the DPS that could pull out was pretty amazing. Force of Nature is amazing. I am so happy they did that. I am so happy. That's why you built a Linux DPS tracker so we don't have to miss that feature. Oh, that's nice of you. That's very nice. Level is good. 44. Superior healing. Because nobody wants Nature's Renewal. New Storm Strength. We can do that. We can put that here for a second because we need to buff our pet. Here. Enjoy. Enjoy, sir. Okay, back to it. Everything dies once again. Ranger has so many permanent, just passive stuff, not taking up spell slots. It is really good. It is really good. I played Magician, Necromancer, something. Magician, Necromancer, Bard. And I didn't have to buff anything. Like damage shield, sure, but it wasn't really necessary. Everything just kind of stayed there. Stayed there on new permanent. Are people trading at all? What are the uses for platinum in this version? On this version, right now, nobody's trading for anything. The loot at top end is so abundant that people just give it away. When we go live, that will change a little bit. Not for the loot, but for trade skill items. I believe trade skill items are where the money will be going. Quest items, bone chips, stuff like that. So faction items, those are going to be huge. But yeah, loot's too easy. Loot is too easy. Someone might pay for a Cloak of Flames, but it's not that hard to get yourself. All you got to do is be 40 and find a friend that can kill can kill group version. it's, it's not that hard. This is a casual player game. So there is one little trick to bone chips. If you are a necromancer, you can turn meat into bone chips. And you can buy meat from a vendor. It's a very specific vendor, but yes, you can buy meat. And basically you just use that AA to turn those into bone chips. No farming required. There we go. But yes, especially if Kunat comes out with the factions there, bone chips, goblin ears, what was the other one? Lots of things, lots of faction things, tradable. Alchemy will be another one. So alchemy materials, but that's also trade skills. You can buy a horse, I guess. Well, actually, the horses aren't in the game yet. You can buy a drugmar. You can ride a lizard. If you want faster than so, but slower than night horses and bard speed, you can get a horse, which I will be doing. Are spells expensive? They had said that and have they said if they will add mounts or other platinum sinks? They have said that there are going to be other platinum sinks. Right now, mounts are the only ones. Spells aren't bad. I think it took me, I want to say somewhere between 8 and 10k to get every single spell in the game that was buyable. So they're not too bad. And I did that farming giants. So is that double riposte AA good? I kind of want it because it sounds fun. Not really. Essentially, you have to first riposte, and then once you do, it has a chance to double. So you are most welcome. It's not that great. It's great when you have a discipline that allows you to riposte every hit that hits you, but that's not in this game. Yeah, not much to buy now right now. Even on closed beta, people were just giving money to people. Obviously, our characters are going to be deleted here, so there's nothing to spend anything on right now. We just gave all our money to the guild crafter to make arrows. That's what we did. Yet, exactly. Exactly. Advent07, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. Still gonna do that on live? True dat. I ain't gonna do it. No, I am. I'm going to get every trade skill up. I'm going to do all the things. Everything. The completionist in me will require it. No ifs nor buts. Do everything. All classes unlocked. All races unlocked. All rares found. All spells obtained. What else? All trade skills done. All AAs obtained. We're going there. It's doing it. Dink. Dyla shall be showered in platinum. Yes. She will be sitting on her kobold throne of platinum. Can you cast Cajoling Whispers? Thank you. Because this guy is being a meanie. Oh, goodness. Okay, hold on. It swapped into that. Oh, stop interrupting. What I need is more AAs. Let me just get one heal on. Get him tashed and picked up. So I cannot be stunned from the front. Or from any direction, actually. So I cannot be stunned. But the problem is that's not the only way to interrupt you. So what you want is persistent casting. A lot of people don't put points into persistent casting. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I just got my steadfast will done. It is incredibly important for getting your charms back. I just reaved him to death. Okay, here. Hello, Ratman. Oh, gosh. Mr. Rock Golem. Please be a good rock golem. You maxed it? It matters? It does. It does. It's the thing that allows you to continue finishing that heal or that mez if something actually stuns you with a spell. Very good. Yeah, stoicism, also not bad. It's the one that stops you here from being pushed back, which is one of the things that is definitely an issue with casting. I can't, but those procs are so good. Okay, there's usually, there he is. I'm like, there's usually another wanderer. They call him a wanderer, a little rat wanderer. Rock golem. Rock golem, please. Please, sir. My macro isn't firing because of it's pausing for 60 to put in Spellblade, and that is not great. We will just X star 1 again. It's good. It's good. And go back to you and attack you and life tap. Huh. I've been trading Afridi Wash Spears for dragon bags. I usually put mine in the bank, but we will have some goodies for the bank. Come launch. Yay, more vegetables. Really? You didn't want to aggro? I waited for him to come running and he didn't. He's scared of me. No, this build does not have evasive. That is one of the things I do lament. I do lament not having evasive. It is a very beautiful ability. And it is the reason why I don't die, like, unless my pet is ridiculous. Or I fall off something. I'll have it done and all in at least 2 years before you catch up. Look, I just have a lot of time to play, and now it's kind of my job to play, so. Mr. Rock Golem Werewolf. Like, evasive would not have saved me from my 450 point hitting, hasted, Puma'd bee, and the mass of flappy, crazy, whatever they're called, drakes attacking me. No amount of evasive would have saved me from that. That's just how that works. Evasive, not the answer. Was it the heart harpy that time? I thought it was the bee that time. And then I picked up the heart harpy because I was like, you know what? Not again. Never again. I keep forgetting to hit home touch. I really need to put that somewhere. Pretty sure, could be wrong. I always say everybody else's memory is better than my memory. That's what VODs are for. Heal. Nope, don't need heal. We're still good. Still good. Now we just beating things up. Can go back to Spellblade. I am tired from a very, very long week. Well, weekend, I should say. Though that weekend did start very early. I had to do Thursday, and then I was actually able to stream on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. I may end up taking a nap, which is really rare for me, after this stream. Did I walk past a rock golem and not even see it? I did. This is where I am. This is where I am. Okay. We'll slow him down and I will relax. Just chill. Just chill. Oh, this is the perfect time for the... How lovely. Relax with me, friends. Put on some of that lotus music. It is quite comfortable there. it messes with my hair. Is that a magnet? It is a magnet. It is magnetized. It's beautiful. When my physical therapist said you need better posture, and we learned that I was using a steel case chair, but I like curled and pretzeled myself up in it. My husband went looking for a chair that people say is very comfortable and helps you sit up straight. And there were some complaints about these chairs being the Secret Labs chairs being very hard. But because you're sitting in them properly, you don't notice it. You don't notice it. Just get a 1K Herman Miller. You could, or you could get this thing, which is amazing. This thing makes me sit straight. Not with this there, because I have a smaller neck. But yes, I can actually sit straight in this chair. Golem, stop it. Can't you see what we're trying to do here? He's like, yeah, but you're not using cajoling. And that matters. They're a little hard, but honestly appreciate that since they don't flatten out like a lot of softer chairs. Yeah. They offer you support, and the support is important. Some of us don't have butts, GM. Hard chairs are a no-go. I used to be so skinny. I had stomach issues, and it took forever for doctors to help me fix that. And I had no body fat. Sitting on anything hard was the most painful experience ever. So yeah, I understand all the poor people that don't have butts. I have a butt now. I do have a butt. I regret not buying more Herman Miller chairs on Marketplace in mid 2020. Oh, they that good. They that good. The advertisement for Herman Miller right there. Not really a hard chair, just firm. It is quite firm. And it's lovely. It's lovely. And its lumbar support is wonderful. We love this chair. We love it. More healing. This is definitely slower than my monk shaman build. Definitely slower. Sturdier though. I will have to say it's sturdier. But I do want to get this one up to compare it at level. So I should be able to make that before Friday. Oh, sorry, Moth. Sorry, friend. Just ignore that. Ignore that. Nobody saw her bow. I did move my channels around too, so I don't actually have things up in this top corner. But then I moved my guild chat. It was here, but I want to be able to see it, so. I need to be able to see my guildies. My friends and my companions. Ooh. Oh, Roxol. What level is he again? 49. I won't bother getting the 50. I will wait for the 52. I know we had a 53 earlier, but I can't hit 53 without upgrading my spell. And I don't want to. I don't want to waste it on that. This is perfectly adequate. Perfectly adequate. We're using special words. Adequate. What other rares are in... Hold on. Achievements. Everquest Hunter. It's Ruins of Old Peniel. Here. Where are all of these? Initiate Surlis. Ursulak the Wretched. Nil Tothian Holy Retseth the. I'm gonna have to look those up. Are they on my map? Are they on my map? Hold on. Maybe. Oh, Israel the Wretched is like over here. He must be one of the. Maybe the golem spawns? I don't know. I have to look those up. I need to finish the. This one's for you, Red. I need to finish the hole. I need to finish the hunter. I saw that Jost got the kill 1000 kobold achievement the other evening, and Dyla, good thing Dyla wasn't online. My goodness. That's a lot of time in like Warrens. What was she just specifically farming that? That's pretty crazy for a pre-order beta. That's more time than I would put in it. More time than me. Look, Golem. Oh, you're not. Hold on. I get it. I get it. There you go. There you go. You weren't tashed. You weren't tashed. I do like being able to mallow on my shaman combo too. I may have to go back to the drawing board. Oh, Soul B. You're right. There's kobolds in Soul B too. Look. Stop being mean. Blah, 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 blah. I'm reconsidering the combo already. But that's just how I work. No, I'm not even going to say that one. No, no. You're just trying to get me into trouble now. You're just trying. That's just trolling. That's trolling like fishing. We do need to do fishing. We do need to do fishing. Let's see if we can get a Friday fishing stream going. Red Mate, yes, he tried. Let's see if we can get the interest in people coming to a fishing trip. Wait, when do these servers go down? When do they go down? We need to figure that out. No time yet. Next Tuesday? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, we should either do it Friday or the day that the server goes down, just so that we can all be together fishing at the last moments of the server. Does that tracker show damage of every source too? It essentially just reads the log and then puts it up there. So if it's in the log, it will be up there. The problem is if you're fighting a rock golem and your pet is also called a rock golem, it will just combine those and you don't know. So yeah, I'll talk to Moth and see which one he would prefer. Because I know last time we did something right at the end of the server closing for closed beta, and lots of people turned up and we had a lot of fun. And we might want to do that again. But I also know that Tuesday is a very hard day for a lot of people. Isn't there some epic fish you can't take from the Paladin Temple Cleric? It's like sacred? Yes. They're the, what are they called? Codadals? And if they're like level 5, and if you kill them enough, a level 51 will spawn. That's the fish that you can basically tank your faction for the Stein of Magok quest. Yes, and it will not be happy. It will murder you. We should have a moth raid. we have to get Moth out of his work and have some fun with him one day. And that is the day that we're going to do fishing. Yeah, you can put all sorts of damage sources in. Permanent game goes live on the 21st. I believe it goes live on the 28th. Yeah, 28th. Yeah, I know he's really busy. Okay, so open beta is 21st. Okay, gotcha. Yes, those fish. Those fishy fish. You can do a quest to get the fish, or you can kill the fish. And most people will just make an alt and kill the fish for the fish. He still looks like he has my weapons. He doesn't. He does not have my weapons, but he thinks he does. That's around 1.5 years away. What should do? Aw. Apparently we want to do Pal War. Yeah, it will not work with personal loot. We cannot drop a fish down to somebody. You might be able to group with somebody, but either way, someone's tanking their faction for that. Wouldn't it be something if closed beta comes back up on the 21st? I don't think it will. I don't think it will. They have to prep all servers, and test is probably one of them, so. It's a huge faction hit. It is huge. It might be something to be tested, though. Maybe I'll have a look at that at because this is going to go down. So before it goes down, we can do some faction hits, questing tests. I do remember back in the day, people would charm and give creatures weapons just to mess with other people. Guilty. Guilty. So what I would do is I would charm something and I would give it weapons that stun. Yeah, we can definitely try it. We can test it. I actually have like an alternate account that we could test it with because I wanted one for another name. So we can just use that. Shouldn't be too hard for a multi-class level 1 to take down that fish. Evil Giggle Mage, look. Good Giggle Mage. I'm a good Giggle Mage. We were different people back then. We were different people back then, and we thought it was funny. And now I don't do that. And I only did it for a short amount of time. The worst I did before that was put mud rods on the ground so that newbies would click them and kill themselves. Because you used to be able to mud rod yourself to death, and you could trade them, and it didn't have an item level on it. So. Yeah. We were young and bad. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's exactly. Everybody did the mud rod thing, yeah. I also used to litter on my druid. I would drop fruit and vegetables on the floor. Just running around, dropping them on the floor. Worst thing I did was disguise myself as a plat. What? You could do that? Giggle would seem to agree that other people dying is part of the fun. Oh, Giggle burn. Red, do you think she's a troll? She's a troll named Jiggle Mage on the second account, or is it actually named Cackle Mage? Oh, Minor Illusion let you become a platinum piece? That's awesome. That's actually pretty awesome. You could give people comfort so they could move. Yes, we did that with Split. We would do that with Split. I would make monks very angry. Once. And it was my friend, so it was okay. Write messages on the ground with your mud rods? That never even occurred to me. That wasn't even an occurrence in my brains. My guess is Gibble Hubby. See, this is why reading is so hard. My guess is Giggle Hubby has Jiggle Mage reserved. He just wants me to be a Jiggle Mage. What was a mud rod? Would it damage people? Okay, so mud rods are items that mages can summon that deal damage to your hit points and then give you mana back in return. I think it was something like a 100 health for 50 mana, something like that. And if you're a newbie, that can basically take your entire hit point total out. So they were tradable, they were droppable, and they didn't have a level requirement on them. So you'd put them on the ground, someone would pick them up, click them, and die. They eventually put a level limit on it. I believe they were level 40. Hi. That modulation rod is the full name. We just call them mud rods. Yeah, we were naughty. And they just had 2 jobs back in the day, mud rods and COH. Yes. Call of the hero. Because your damage wasn't amazing. And all the wizards were so much better. Yep. Call of the hero wasn't until Kunak. Kunak. What was the armor that would give minus hit points to kill? Oh, I didn't even realize there was one. Was there another newbie killer trick I didn't know? Oh, wow. That's mean. Says me, who was just talking about being mean. Let me tash him first. What was that? I want to know now. I want to know the cruel and intentional things. It was a chest piece. I wonder if I can do a search. I'm going to have to look that up. I can't do it right now because that would make me too busy, but I will definitely have to look that up. Okay, let me kill this stuff. It is 3. My voice is fading. I do need to pop off, but I will be back tomorrow because tomorrow is another day of joyful being with Giggles. Please feel free to join the Discord. We are very chatty in there most of the time, and we love questions. We love talking. We have a lovely guild there. Also join in game. If you want to play and you are on Rivervale and you would like some fun people to chat with, and you don't even have to group, just send me or Trellix or Red Flag or Eric a tell and ask for an invite and we'll get you in. We'll get you in. All I ask is that you keep it friendly. It took a while though. Just keep it friendly. Let me get out of here into a corner and then I will set up to see what go on raid style. Ignoring you, ignoring you. Gotta love server ticks sometimes where they just like ignore the fact that you're there. Okay, let me go over here. Dare, following. Turn that off. Let's see, we went to Brutal before, so how about we wander over to... Who is live, like, completely in Everquest Legends? I'm like, is there anyone new that I am aware of their names for? Ooh, Grimthal is on. There you go. We can pop over to Grimthal. All right. So, as always, much love to all of you. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you to all my lurkers. I know you're out there. Mwah. I appreciate you guys too. It's a running gig. It's a running gag. A gag, if you will. I will catch you guys tomorrow. I hope you had a great day. I hope you continue to have one and love yous. Mwah. Let's go on over to Grimthal and say hello. So raid Grimthal. How do you spell that? Grimthule. Grimthal makes a lot of content. I believe he's on YouTube, and he's one of the content creators for EQL. So he's an EQ legend. Let's go say hello. I haven't actually watched his stuff, admittedly, but I know he's incredibly popular and he's good people. Bye.